So we currently have a well pump system setup that is not turning on. The problem is our gauge is showing that there's 0 PSI in the system. However, there's actual 30 PSI, and we'll show you that with our pressure pump switch. I have to prime it and it'll instantly flip up to 30 PSI. The tank we don't think is waterlogged. It has the proper 28 PSI discharge on it. It's got a nice hollow sound. It's a 30-50 switch, so 28 PSI in the tank. But the pressure switch, which is brand new, just a couple weeks old, is not switching the pump on. But if I instantly go to flip it on, the gauge will shoot up instantaneously. And as you see, there's 30 PSI in the system, and I don't even have to hold the primer to prime it. The pump is pumping now, and it will turn off at 50 PSI. The problem is that we cannot figure out how to get the pressure switch to turn on the pump when it hits 30. It gets down to 30, half the time it works, and half the time it doesn't flip the switch on, and it goes down to 0, and we have to come down here and just barely push that primer button. We'll let it get up to 50, and it'll kick off, and it'll work for a few hours, but it is not consistent. There's 45. It usually goes up to about 55 actually. So if I drain the system here, it will go down to 30. The pump kicks on and it works as normal, but it will not work for more than 24 to 36 hours, and that gauge will show 0 even though there's actual 30 in the line. There's 55. Pump kicks off. Please help.